money on my mind, money, 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 and some Chris on my mind. MD, MD, MD. I don't care what Edochie is going to say. Ha ha ha. Oh my God, my God, my God. As you can see what's happening on your screen right there, that is May Edochie reconnecting. She's connecting and reconnecting with MD Chris. Obviously, it is clear that there is a connection and it's a good one, it's a good vibe. Yul Edochie right now, there is a lot happening in the life of Yul Edochie right now. You see, when you decide to flaunt something that cannot be presented side by side, it is not a match, it is not something to compete. You know how it looks when the other person now keeps you in a loop and you are in the dark, and this person is just making it difficult for you to think straight. Look at what May Edochie and MD Chris, look at what both of them are doing. Look at what they are doing. Just look at the connection. There is fire on the mountain. There is fire on the mountain. Yul Edochie is having sleepless night, and that is the thing about certain men. They want to flaunt what they wish or what they feel or believe is their right, and on the other side, they think they have a right over you because of the so-called bride price. Before we even proceed on what you are watching, because obviously you know what you are watching, this culture of bride price, some have said that it should be abolished because it has given certain ignorant men that stupid belief that they own a woman, that in as much as I have paid your bride price, I own you. You are mine. You belong to me, when the terms and conditions of whatever you guys are into, after all, that person is not even your sister. You see, you're not blood related. You met yourself and here you are today. There is only one deciding factor. There is only one thing that connects both of you together. That person is not your slave. And the same goes to a woman too. You see, a man is not yours. He's not your property. Not at all. The only time both of you are together in that he belongs to me, she belongs to me, is when both of you have that agreement and you still respect or love that person. That's when it works. So if none of these things are there, what is the thing? So let's touch a little bit of this bride price of a thing. You see, people have mixed up the culture, the tradition behind the bride price. They have messed it up. The purpose of bride price is simple. Men often will select a woman that a man has never crossed a pathway. You know what I mean? It means she has not benched before. No man has touched that pekus. So the bride price is a payment for the good job, in quote, of the parents of this lady. Having raised her up, of course, our own personal effort is there too, to keep herself a virgin for her husband. That is the purpose of this thing. But since it is no longer that way, people want to test the goods. It's okay. And if you are fortunate or lucky that the man that tested your goods is still the same man that you married and he paid your bride price, it is still the same thing. But if someone else tested your goods and you and your family are now requesting for bride price, it is a crime. It is a crime, because why is a man paying your family? What is he giving? What is that token? It's not really like a payment, but it's a somehow, because you have to buy things. What is that token that you are giving to the parents of this lady? You should not pay any, like, even if you are going to maybe, oh, okay, they've raised that up, okay, maybe, but it shouldn't be that. Now, we are not going to dwell on that, so there won't be argument, because I know cultures are different, traditions are different. So rest, relax. We don't want to dwell on that, because, of course, it's open for debate. Let's forget about that. So, May Edochie is connected to this man, and it has been established, although people have searched, they've checked his social media platform to see if there is any woman there. Maybe prior to meeting May, he probably might have had relationship. He's not a young boy, he's a grown-up man, and maybe it didn't work for him. Maybe he has a child, some child somewhere, but he's not married or he's separated or whatever. I think the thing is that both of them, you can see the connection, you can see the vibe. And uh May wants to keep her things civil. That is the thing about her. She is a conservative person. And Yul Edochie is not that kind of person. Yul Edochie is more of the lousy, loud, like Judy Austin. You see, both of them match together. Yul Edochie wants a woman that will hype him. I don't know if he has inferior complex, or he maybe same as women want you to tell them every time I love you and show them constantly like they have dementia. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to offend women. I'm just using that as an example to just get you guys on the track of what I'm saying. Like, you need to remind them every time, like they forget. So you need to remind them, you need to renew. So there are men like Yul Edochie too who need you to hype them. I think it is good. The more a woman expects you to say I love you and to keep on with the all the things surrounding that love, I think women too needs to hype men. Keep hyping your man. You see, Judy Austin looked into Yul Edochie's life and looked into some things and said, I think there is something missing. Yul Edochie probably had complained, so she tapped into that thing like, this man needs to be hyped. I am empty, but I have one thing, hyping. Let me hype. Now, May is not a woman that will hype Yul Edochie in that way that Yul Edochie wants. So, Yul Edochie felt, I need to connect with someone that is in my wavelength. I need a woman like Judy Austin in my life. Although she's not viable, but she will be hyping me. That's why they do those things on social media. You see, all through the course of the journey of both of them, I mean, May and Yul Edochie, there are a lot of lessons that I've learned. There are a lot of things that I've observed. Regardless of Yul Edochie is a stupid man, Judy Austin is this and that, May is this and this, May is that and that. Yes, we've seen the strength of May Edochie. Don't forget that we've not seen her weakness, because she has been able to manage more of it. You see, she has been able to manage herself. We've not seen much of the weakness of May. Everyone has it. We've seen how she has been able to go through it and how she has been able to survive it. We've seen more of Yul Edochie because, Yul Edochie wanted to act like he's the victim. That's one, and very wrong. Then secondly, Yul Edochie is trying to act like, he's in this offensive and defensive. He's the only one doing both. Whereas May is the victim. Because Yul Edochie has not been able to establish any of what he has said. But we don't need to ask Yul Edochie to establish. He has shown it in all ways. So, what are the things I've learned? That you need to hype your man. Hype him. Hype your man. Very important. Hype him. Hype your man. It makes them do more. In fact, if you hype your man, he won't mind to go and loan money and give everything to you. Hype your man. Hype your man. Very important. Hype your man. Now, Yul Edochie, I've also learned a lot, from Yul Edochie. I've learned a lot from him also. I've been able to study, I've been able to observe him, his action, his reaction, and all of that. And you all know all of the foolishness that he has displayed so far. You've learned it. Now, also look at me. I've also learned a lot from her disposition, the way she has been able to carry her things, the way she has been able to manage herself. Some of these things are really her nature, the kind of person she is, the way she grew up as a person. It helped her she was able to manage. So there are a lot of things I'm sure you guys must have learned all through the journey. And even from Judy Austin, who believes that if all my things didn't work for me due to my behavior, attitude, or character, or because she's aiming for something high and she doesn't mind to steal someone else's, or she's aiming for something high and somehow she got roped. Men too can rope a woman. Yeah, a man can rope you, and once they get you, you're locked up. And since she's into it, she's like, anyhow, you Edochie, you're not going to treat me like other women and just do and run away. No, we are here forever. You Edochie is going through a lot right now because of the decision he made, the steps that he took. I don't want to break down too much of, I'm sure you guys have learned one or two things from, out of the foolishness of Judy Austin. I was able to pick one or two things too from them. One of them is what I said, hyping. It doesn't matter if the hype is fake. Yes, it's good that it comes from the heart. But, some men can even tell you they love you and show you it's not really like they do. And I've also learned some very important things from you, Edochie. What I say learn, it's not like, let me use the word observe. Men that often post pictures of their wife, every minute they're on camera posting pictures of their wife, videos and all of that, it doesn't really mean that they are not cutting shows outside. Observe you, Edochie, and me in those years. Even prior to his announcement, he was posting pictures. In fact, there was one of the videos he posted saying, anybody that comes in between himself and his wife, then me. He did that because May probably was suspicious, or he thought that May could be suspicious of some things. So he decided to catch her unaware, or maybe they had talked about it. So he decided to make a video and post it. This to him will give May that confidence in the marriage and make her relax her mind. At the end of the day, what happened? These are the things that I've observed and learned. That men that post pictures, and you as a woman, you feel good like, we are here. He posted it. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. Yeah, because we have women out there like Judy Austin who they care less. They know you're married. It's not something that is secret. They don't care. They don't care about it. So posting of pictures, it might be good. Put out all of these things might be good, but it doesn't stop nothing. These are the things I've observed. What have you observed all through this journey? Drop it in the comment section.